Guys, very good news.
Erin Krakow has When Calls the Heart fans talking again, and this time it's all about a deeply personal family update. Baby red heart emoji. After sharing a sweet glimpse of her pregnancy journey with husband Ben Rosenbaum, new speculation about a possible twin pregnancy has sent fans into a frenzy. But what exactly did Erin reveal, and what's behind the adorable video that has everyone watching closely? Stay with us, because there's more to this update than meets the eye, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest Hallmark news and updates. With her due date getting closer, Erin Krakow is sharing a little more of her pregnancy with fans on social media. In August 2026, Krakow announced on Instagram that she and her husband, Ben Rosenbaum, are expecting their second child. There's also been some speculation that it could be twins. So much to be grateful for, she wrote alongside photo booth pictures of the couple holding ultrasound photos. Earlier this week, Krakow revealed that her pregnancy kept her from joining her When Calls the Heart co-stars in Canada for press. Instead, she appeared in a Wednesday, August 26th Instagram post sitting in front of a makeshift press setup with a green screen background. Fans immediately noticed her pregnancy glow. "You are glowing. Can't wait to see what magic you and the cast are working on," one person commented. Another fan wrote, "Ah, so happy for you. May all be well as your little one arrives soon," red heart emoji. Someone else added, "You look healthy and glowy and happy. Cutest mama to be." Another person joked, "Is that baby's seconds green screen?" While Krakow wasn't able to be with her co-stars in Canada, she and Rosenbaum have still been keeping busy before the baby's arrival. The couple are also using their platform to raise awareness for an upcoming charity event. Erin is coming out from behind the scenes and joining me this year to raise money for Walk MS, the National MS Society event that we do each year together, Rosenbaum said in an Instagram video of himself and Krakow walking around their neighborhood. "We've been doing it for over a decade now, and with your help in the past few years since you've been joining us on this journey, you have helped us raise so much money for such a good cause." Krakow also spoke about why the cause means so much to both of them. "It's a cause that's near and dear to our hearts, and it's been really meaningful to see all the ways you've come out to support it over the years. And the walk is in 2 weeks, so we don't have a lot of time, but we have some really exciting prizes this year." Both Rosenbaum and Krakow encouraged their followers to donate through the links in their Instagram bios. In the caption of the post, Rosenbaum explained that the raffle prizes would include unique WCTH merch. He also added, $20 equals 1 raffle entry. No limit on the number of entries, so the more you donate, the better your odds. The couple also thanked their supporters for continuing to help them with the cause. "We can't tell you how much we appreciate you and your support. Thank you." Fans quickly responded in the comments, thanking Erin and Ben for continuing to support the cause. Many people also couldn't resist commenting on Krakow's pregnancy glow. "We see that belly, Erin. So adorable," one fan wrote. Another added, "Walking that baby out? Always love helping you support this cause." The comments continued to fill with congratulations and sweet messages for the couple. For fans who have followed Krakow through her years on When Calls the Heart, seeing her share these personal moments has been especially exciting. Her pregnancy has also meant making some changes to her usual work routine. Instead of being physically alongside her co-stars in Canada for the latest press activities, she had to find another way to take part. And that's where the green screen came in. Rather than miss out completely, Krakow appeared remotely in front of the makeshift setup, allowing her to still be involved despite being unable to travel. The unusual setup even gave fans something to smile about. What might normally have been a routine press appearance suddenly became a memorable moment because of the pregnancy. Krakow's followers clearly noticed the difference, and many of them were more interested in seeing how she was doing than anything else. The actress appeared happy and comfortable as she continued preparing for the arrival of her baby. At the same time, she and Rosenbaum have remained focused on their charity work. Their involvement with Walk MS has been going on for more than a decade, making it something that has become an important part of their lives together. Now, as they prepare for another major family milestone, they're continuing that tradition. The couple's fans have responded warmly to both their family updates and their charitable efforts. For many followers, it's another reminder that there is much more to Krakow and Rosenbaum's lives outside of television. While viewers know them from When Calls the Heart, their social media posts offer a glimpse into what they're doing away from the cameras. And right now, much of their attention is naturally focused on their growing family. With the due date approaching, fans are clearly eager to see what happens next. There's also been plenty of speculation online about whether the couple could be expecting twins. However, that part of the story remains speculation. What fans do know is that Krakow and Rosenbaum are expecting another child and that they are preparing for another major change in their family. The couple have not shared every detail, choosing instead to reveal pieces of the journey along the way. That has made each new update especially exciting for their followers. From the ultrasound photos to the green screen press appearance, fans have been following along and offering their support. And now, with the Walk MS event approaching, Erin and Ben have another reason to bring their followers together. Their message is simple. Support a cause that has meant so much to them for years. The raffle gives fans another way to participate, with When Calls the Heart merchandise among the prizes. For longtime viewers, that's an especially fitting connection. The show has been such a major part of Krakow's career, and now pieces of that world are becoming part of the couple's charity efforts as well. As Erin continues through her pregnancy, fans will likely keep watching for the next update. For now, she's balancing family, work, and a cause that she and Ben have supported for years. And if the reactions on social media are anything to go by, her followers couldn't be happier for her. The pregnancy glow hasn't gone unnoticed. Neither has the growing excitement surrounding the new baby. After everything they've shared so far, one thing is clear. Erin Krakow and Ben Rosenbaum are entering another important chapter together, and their fans are excited to follow along. For years, Hallmark fans have watched Erin Krakow bring Elizabeth Thornton to life on When Calls the Heart. They have watched her character fall in love, experience heartbreak, rebuild her life, and find happiness in the little community of Hope Valley. But now, Erin Krakow is living through a completely different kind of new chapter, one that has nothing to do with a television script, one that doesn't involve cameras, costumes, or carefully written dialogue. She is a mother, and alongside her husband and When Calls the Heart co-star Ben Rosenbaum, Krakow is now discovering what life looks like with a baby at the center of everything. The couple quietly welcomed their first child, a baby girl, in April 2026. They waited before sharing the news publicly, eventually revealing the arrival in June and describing their daughter as the greatest gift. And for fans who have followed Erin and Ben for years, the update has been especially touching because this isn't simply another celebrity baby announcement. It is the latest chapter in a love story that When Calls the Heart viewers have watched develop in real life. From Hope Valley to real life. Erin Krakow and Ben Rosenbaum have been part of When Calls the Heart since the show's early days. On screen, their characters have completely different romantic stories. Krakow plays Elizabeth Thornton, the beloved schoolteacher at the center of the series. Rosenbaum plays Mike Hickam, a familiar and much-loved resident of Hope Valley. Their real-life relationship, however, gradually became something completely different from what viewers saw on television. The couple confirmed their marriage in June 2025, after keeping much of their relationship away from the public spotlight. Then came another major announcement. In November 2025, Erin revealed that she and Ben were expecting their first child. The announcement was simple and emotional. The couple shared photo booth-style pictures, including an ultrasound image, and wrote so much to be grateful for. For longtime Hardys, it was a beautiful surprise. And then, several months later, their daughter arrived. Their baby girl arrived in April. The biggest clarification for fans is the timeline. Erin did not recently announce that she was expecting. Instead, she and Ben became parents months ago. Their baby girl was born in April 2026, and the couple initially kept the details of her arrival private. When they finally opened up about becoming parents, they didn't reveal everything. They didn't rush to announce their daughter's name. They didn't turn the moment into a huge publicity campaign. Instead, they shared a small glimpse into their new family life. And what they did say made it clear that parenthood had changed them immediately. "Our daughter has been the greatest gift," the couple told People, adding that they were enjoying getting to know her more each day. That one statement says a lot. The first few weeks were joyful and dreamy. In an interview shared after the birth, Erin and Ben described bringing their daughter home as being joyful and dreamy. Their families traveled to LA to meet the new baby and help the couple adjust to life as first-time parents. And there was another member of the household who apparently took his new responsibilities very seriously: their dog, Willoughby. According to the couple, Willoughby quickly became something of a little bodyguard for the baby. He reportedly reacts to even the smallest sounds coming from his little sister. It's the kind of detail that fans love because it makes the story feel less like a celebrity announcement and more like a normal family adjusting to a newborn. A tired mom, a proud dad, a curious dog, and a baby who has suddenly become the center of everyone's world. Erin and Ben say their priorities changed immediately. One of the most revealing things the couple shared was how quickly parenthood changed their sense of identity. They explained that becoming parents shifted their priorities almost instantly. Before the baby arrived, their careers, schedules, and responsibilities were naturally important. Now, everything revolves around their daughter. That's something many parents will recognize immediately: the sleepless nights, the early mornings, the constant checking, the little sounds that make you stop whatever you're doing, and those quiet moments when you're simply watching your child sleep. For Erin and Ben, all of that is now part of everyday life. Erin's first photos of her baby girl. Then came another special moment. In July, Erin shared the first public photos of her daughter during a family trip. The pictures showed the baby safely tucked into a carrier, along with family moments featuring Erin, Ben, and their dog. The couple were traveling toward Canada as Erin prepared to return to work on When Calls the Heart. For fans, this was perhaps even more meaningful than the original announcement. Why? Because it showed that the family wasn't simply celebrating a new arrival, they were beginning to figure out how to balance parenthood with their professional lives. And for Erin, that meant eventually returning to the show that made her a household name among Hallmark viewers. Back to Hope Valley. This is where Erin's story becomes particularly interesting. She isn't walking away from When Calls the Heart. Instead, she's preparing to return to work after becoming a mother. The timing is significant. Season 13 wrapped in March 2026, and the series is expected to return to production for Season 14 in 2027. So Erin is entering the next season of her career with a completely different perspective. She is no longer simply playing a mother figure on television. She is experiencing motherhood herself. That doesn't necessarily mean Elizabeth Thornton's storyline will suddenly become completely different, but it does give Erin another layer of life experience to bring to the character. Fans have been watching every step. The reaction from fans has been overwhelmingly affectionate. Hardys have followed Erin for years. They've watched her promote the show, they've celebrated major milestones, they've supported her career, and now they're watching her become a mother. That's why even something as simple as a family photograph can generate such an emotional response. For fans, Erin isn't just another actress. For many viewers, she has been part of their television lives for more than a decade. They've invited Elizabeth Thornton into their homes season after season. So seeing Erin holding her own daughter creates a strange but beautiful connection between fiction and reality. And then there is Ben. Ben Rosenbaum's transition into fatherhood has also become part of the story. Fans know him as Mike Hickam from When Calls the Heart, but outside Hope Valley, he's now navigating something completely new: fatherhood. And he appears to be embracing it. The couple have also continued participating in charitable work, including their long-standing support for the National Multiple Sclerosis Society's Walk MS. Their fundraising profile shows that Ben and Erin have participated together in the Greater Los Angeles event, continuing a cause that has become meaningful to them. That gives fans another glimpse into their life together. Their relationship isn't only about glamorous photographs or red carpet appearances, they also spend time supporting causes they care about. A family tradition continues. Their involvement with Walk MS is particularly meaningful because it isn't something they just started after becoming parents. They've been involved for years, and now their family has simply grown. Ben and Erin have encouraged supporters to participate and contribute to the cause, continuing a tradition that has been part of their lives for more than a decade. For longtime followers, seeing them continue that work together is another reminder that the couple's relationship extends well beyond their careers. The twin rumor. Of course, there is one part of the recent conversation that needs to be addressed. Some social media posts have suggested that Erin might have been expecting twins, but there is no reliable confirmation that Erin and Ben welcomed twins. The confirmed information is that they welcomed one baby girl in April, and that's an important distinction. Celebrity rumors can spread quickly, particularly when fans are already emotionally invested. A photograph can be misunderstood, a caption can be interpreted differently, and before long, an unconfirmed theory can start looking like a confirmed announcement. But in this case, the reliable reporting points to one daughter. Why fans may have been confused. It's understandable that some people became confused about the timeline. Erin announced her pregnancy in November 2025. She later appeared publicly while pregnant. Then, in April 2026, she and Ben welcomed their daughter. But the couple didn't immediately announce the birth. That private period may have left room for speculation. Eventually, in June, the couple confirmed that their daughter had arrived, and by July, Erin was sharing glimpses of the baby while traveling with her family. So the story has unfolded gradually. Pregnancy announcement, private months, baby's arrival, first family photographs, and now the return to work. Erin has entered a new phase of her career. She has spent years playing Elizabeth Thornton, but motherhood can change the way an actor approaches certain emotional scenes. There are experiences that cannot simply be learned from a script. The exhaustion, the protectiveness, the overwhelming love, the fear, the joy, the constant responsibility. Erin now has personal experience with all of those things. Whether or not that directly affects Elizabeth's character is something viewers will have to see for themselves. But there's no question that Erin is entering the next chapter of When Calls the Heart with a very different life behind the camera. The Hardys are ready. If there's one thing the When Calls the Heart fan community knows how to do, it's celebrate. And Erin and Ben's baby announcement gave them another reason. Fans have already celebrated the couple's marriage. They celebrated the pregnancy, they celebrated the birth, and now they're celebrating the little glimpses of family life. There's something particularly sweet about seeing a longtime Hallmark star experience a milestone that so many viewers can relate to. Because regardless of fame, motherhood is still motherhood. Fatherhood is still fatherhood, and those first months with a baby can be overwhelming, exhausting, and beautiful all at once. What comes next for Erin? The next big question is how Erin will balance motherhood with filming. The good news for fans is that she is already making that transition. Her July family travel update showed Erin, Ben, their daughter, and Willoughby heading toward Canada as she prepared to return to the When Calls the Heart world. That means fans won't have to say goodbye to Elizabeth Thornton. Instead, they'll get to welcome Erin back while knowing that her life away from the cameras has changed dramatically. A very different kind of happy ending. For a show built around love, family, and community, Erin's real-life story almost feels like something that could have been written for Hope Valley. A beloved actress marries someone she met through the show. The couple starts a family. Their fans celebrate alongside them. And then, after becoming parents, they return to the series that brought them together professionally. It's a remarkably full-circle moment. But unlike a Hallmark movie, there is no final scene, no credits rolling, no perfect ending. They're only at the beginning. The little moments may mean the most. Perhaps the most touching part of Erin and Ben's story isn't the wedding, it isn't the pregnancy announcement, and it isn't even the first baby photograph. It's the small details. Willoughby running to check on the baby, family members traveling to meet their granddaughter, morning cuddles, family walks, Erin learning how much her priorities have changed, Ben discovering what it means to become a father. Those are the moments that make a celebrity story feel human, and fans are getting to watch it happen. For long-time When Calls the Heart viewers, this is almost like watching one of their favorite stars turn the page into a new chapter. They've seen Erin grow professionally. Now they're seeing her grow personally. And while fans will always know her as Elizabeth Thornton, there is another role that now comes first: Mom. Ben has another new title too: Dad. And their daughter doesn't know anything about Hallmark ratings, television premieres, or Hope Valley. She simply knows her parents. And perhaps that's exactly how Erin and Ben want it. The story isn't about a second baby, at least not yet. Despite online speculation, there is currently no reliable evidence that Erin is expecting another child or that she and Ben have welcomed twins. The confirmed story is already beautiful enough. They welcomed their first daughter in April. They've begun sharing small glimpses of their family life. They're continuing charitable work together, and Erin is preparing to return to the set. For a couple who has generally kept much of their private life away from the spotlight, they've given fans a surprisingly intimate look at this new chapter. And perhaps that's why the response has been so warm. One new baby, one very big change. Erin Krakow and Ben Rosenbaum may have spent years entertaining millions of people through When Calls the Heart, but their greatest story isn't happening in Hope Valley. It's happening at home. It's the story of two actors who became partners, got married, and welcomed a daughter. It's the story of a family learning how to navigate sleepless nights and joyful mornings. It's the story of a mother returning to work while carrying an entirely new perspective with her. And it's the story of a father discovering that his priorities can change in an instant. For fans, there will always be another season of When Calls the Heart to look forward to. There will always be another episode, another romance, and another chapter in Hope Valley. But for Erin and Ben, the most important chapter right now is much simpler. It's their little girl. And after keeping this part of their lives private for several months, they're finally allowing fans to see just enough to understand how much their world has changed. Erin Krakow has When Calls the Heart fans talking after sharing a sweet update about her pregnancy and her growing family with husband Ben Rosenbaum. The Hallmark favorite recently gave followers a glimpse into her life away from Hope Valley, showing that she is balancing pregnancy, family time, work, and charity commitments. Krakow and Rosenbaum announced that they are expecting their second child, with some fans now speculating that the couple could be welcoming twins. However, the twin speculation has not been officially confirmed, so fans are eagerly waiting for more details from the couple. Krakow also revealed that her pregnancy made it difficult for her to travel to Canada and join her When Calls the Heart castmates for press activities. Instead, she took part remotely using a green screen setup. The unusual arrangement quickly caught fans' attention, with followers filling the comments with congratulations and compliments about her pregnancy glow. Meanwhile, Krakow and Rosenbaum continue to support Walk MS and the National Multiple Sclerosis Society, a cause they have supported together for more than a decade. In a recent video, the couple encouraged fans to donate and take part in their fundraising efforts, while also promoting special raffle prizes connected to When Calls the Heart. Fans responded warmly, praising the couple for supporting the charity while also celebrating their growing family. For longtime Hearties, the update is especially meaningful. Erin has spent years portraying Elizabeth Thornton, a character surrounded by love, family, and community. Now, in her own life, she and Ben are experiencing another major family milestone. With the baby's arrival approaching, fans are watching closely for the next update and wondering whether there really is a surprise involving twins.